Previously on The Ultimate Fighter. 8 light heavyweights and 8 lightweights survived the tournament fight to earn their spots in the house.
See that? I saw that.
After a dominant first round, lightweight Junie Browning forced his opponent to quit.
I'm done. 4 seasons, baby.
And light heavyweight Krzysztof Soshinski only needed 7 punches to claim his victory. But for Brian McLaughlin and Karn Grigorian, hard shots may have left them too injured to continue. Now, the race for 2 UFC contracts begins. Who will become the Ultimate Fighter?
Looks like a gingerbread house, Tyler.
I'm here at the Ultimate Fighter to advance my career. The UFC's been a goal of mine ever since wrestling as a little kid. I first saw it on TV. So I'm here to get my name out there and fight on the biggest stage in the world.
I was raised to be tough, poor. We lived in a little bitty small trailer back in Kentucky. Just arguments all the time.
They should never show me this. Save that for later.
I had 2 older brothers, used to beat the at me all the time, so I learned how to fight just naturally off them. I can take a punch pretty good.
For me, it's a little different story than most. You know, most guys come up fighting on the streets when they were born, when they were younger, throughout school and stuff. I've never been in a fight in my life until 5 years ago. I took up jiu-jitsu. I had my first fight 6 months into my training, and the rest is history.
Anybody else want more steak? There's 2 pieces left.
Yeah.
Like, I hope it goes out magically.
Would you guys have to get x-rays done or?
Well, we had a CT scan.
CT scan, oh, that's right.
And there's nothing wrong with our heads, but we had like a small fracture in our nose. I bet everyone that got clocked good, though, has a fracture in their nose. With the injury I have, Karin is in the same situation. We both had CT scans, and they both said that we had fractured noses.
No, it's not a broken, it's a fracture. There's a crack on it.
It's just like a crack.
Yeah, I'll be really pissed if they send me home on some bull like that.
So if they send me home because I got a little bump on my nose, that's ridiculous. And if they send me home, that means they'll be sending Karin home.
I want to stay in the house. I want to stay here. I think I deserve to stay here.
I think you're wrong. It's not broken yet. All right, guys, so we're here now so that the coaches can pick teams. Good fights yesterday. The crazy thing about this competition is you never know what kind of a curveball this thing's gonna throw at you. I need Brian and Karin to step forward. You guys both have fractured noses, and the Nevada State Athletic Commission has put you on a 180-day suspension. Sorry, guys, you gotta go home. I'm sure it's just a total mind crush. I mean, it's just mentally and everything else. And then, you know, it's hard enough for me to tell these guys you gotta go. Then they don't leave. Go ahead, you guys. You got to walk out the door there. You don't want to be completely insensitive, but guys, you got to leave, you know? So I got together with the coaches yesterday, and we thought this guy fought hard. We thought he possesses the skills to be in the UFC, the heart, the determination, and we're going to bring back Kyle Kingsbury.
Kyle's back, and I'm pretty excited. I thought we had a great fight, and if anybody deserved to come back, it would be him.
I'm on cloud 9. I feel absolutely amazing. Getting a second chance like this, I mean, I can't put into words how good that makes me feel.
The 155-pounder that we want, unfortunately, we already flew him home, so now we got to fly him back. So we're going to do the team picks with the coach knowing the 155-pounder that isn't there ends up on the guy with the last picks team. Mir, you either get to pick the first fighter or you get to pick the first fight.
I'll take first fighter.
Okay, you get to pick the first fight.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Christoph.
You know, I kind of had hint that I was going to be the first pick because of, I guess, the way I fought and how quickly my fight went.
I'll have a Ryan Breder.
Ryan, I think one of the best guys in the house. That guy might be a champ this season. Watch and see.
Vinny, Magalas. I have a Shane. Elliot Marshall. I have a Kyle. Tom Lawler. I have a Jules. Junie Browning. Philippe Noller. Shane Nelson. Ephraim. David Kaplan. John Pawlowski. George Roop.
All right, so the mystery 155-pounder will be here tomorrow, and he'll be on Nogueira's team. The first fight is going to be the light heavyweights. Nogueira, you have control, so you get to pick the first fight. Okay?
Okay.
All right, guys. Have a good day. Cool? Yeah, we'll do it in the final. We'll do it. Two guys.
I really like Nogueira's energy, and I like all his assistant coaches. I think I'll do really well on Nogueira's team.
First pick, I'm taking him right off the bat. Because
I was expecting to be like Nogueira's first pick, and he didn't pick me, so he made the biggest mistake in the whole show, in my opinion.
I'm looking at the thing, I'm like, we're gonna get control right off the first match. Yeah. It looks like I have the stronger team. I'm trying to do it in my head, and I'm like, I can't really foresee how I could lose one of the matchups. We're gonna have a good team here. Stay tight, you train better, you know.
I was looking for, the guys who got a better attitude in the ring. The important we work as a team. I think that they work as a team. It's much better for them.
1, 2, 3, Nogueira!
Coming here to the Ultimate Fighter and being a coach, it's an opportunity for me to expose myself to other fighters. I just turn my elbow over the top so he really sees it, and I drive into it, I go, oh, take that. As a coach, I hope to understand myself better. When you break something down and you teach it to somebody else, you get to really learn the technique again for the first time. So it just helps me understand martial arts better. Even before my left hand comes back, my left kick's coming out. Does it make sense, everybody? In martial arts, you start out as a student, and you eventually work yourself into an instructor, and then you start as a student again. It's a constant circle, over and over again.
My name's Ken Hahn, and I'm the head coach for Frank Mir, and I do most of his stand-up.
You want to block him and move yourself away. Then I brought in Robert Drysdale, who's, Abu Dhabi champion, so he's like on the cutting edge of jiu-jitsu now.
All right, go. Frank invited me to be his jiu-jitsu coach, for the show and for his fight with Nogueira, so I was really excited about that.
The one thing about mixed martial arts is very much of an individual sport. You know, we have the team thing going and stuff. You know, that's fun and it helps camaraderie and, you know, helps pass the time and stuff. But at the end of the day, everybody's in there by themselves fighting, you know, and fighting for themselves.
I liked you, man. You're on red team now, man.
Sorry about it. Red's the color of blood, bro. Oh.
Right after the team picks, I felt there was a little segregation as far as the teams go. I want to say tension, but there definitely was some separation as far as Team Mir and Team Nogueira.
You put him in my head, though. You red jerseys, man. Y'all can fight me right now. I got what he's. My teammates are gonna you red jerseys up. Hey, I don't care how much y'all hate on me. Are you going to lose to a red jersey? That's what I'm talking about, buddy. Red jersey. Yeah, see? I'm just telling what's the facts. Are you going to lose to a red jersey? Are you going to lose to a red jersey? You red jerseys, man. We can fight right now.
Junie's definitely the one instigating everything. It's better than TV. As far as Junie getting drunk all the time, he gets bored easy when he doesn't have alcohol and Red Bull in his system.
I don't care. Call me Kunta Kinte. I like it.
Since everyone's so lame, I think I'm gonna have a little fun tonight. Since we don't have any TV, I think I'll be the only entertainment. That's part of the whole persona. They're gonna think I'm a clown and this and that I can't fight. They're gonna see.
Hey, dude, get hey, get on this side. I just want to jump into this tree. Get on this other side.
Personally, I don't care. If he wants to get hammered and drunk and whatever, let him get hammered, let him get drunk. As long as it's not affecting me.
Oh. Get barefooted.
I need to make me another drink now.
He likes the attention. He loves the attention. You can tell right away. If we're not hanging out with him, he's pissed.
Come on, Jules.
I don't know if this is a strategy to try to like get us to believe that he's getting drunk, wasted all the time, and then when it comes down to fight, he's gonna be in there trying to like fight all of us with 110%.
Red team, I see you, jerseys. Come on, guys. You know you want to. Let's go.
Junie's gonna be Junie, that's for sure. He's gonna be the Chris Lieben of this show. You know, I think it might even be worse than Chris Lieben of this show. You know.
Where's the red team?
He's got a good heart. He's a good dude. But some people, when they drink, you know, they want to fight and they want to destroy things and they want to get crazy, and that's his thing.
Oh. I want to fight. I'm ready to fight.
He has some psychological issues. Junie's parents, maybe they didn't love him or something. I guess he just needs some love or caring, I guess.
Everything wait for it to get here. Dude. Hey. Let's go back in the house. Let's go sit down. Come on. Let's go. Get up.
I know everyone says, you know, everyone has their sob stories and stuff, but I know for sure I grew up harder than all these people here.
Bro, you gotta be sick of this on TV.
It's hard to be normal when you grow up such a life.
And he was outside in the pool crying and saying he doesn't have nothing to live for and wanted to die, and it's just, I think he might be bipolar.
Junie definitely's got some demons in him. It was a full circle, you know. It was from happiness to anger to depression to crying, back to happiness to, oh, I'm sorry, I love you guys.
Seriously, I love you guys. I love you guys for real, man. I like you guys for real.
It was the whole complete circle that he did, so we'll see how he's gonna handle it for the next few weeks.
You gotta bring back a guy that fought, dude. They can't bring back
back somebody that fought, man.
I wonder if they're bringing back Joe maybe, tomorrow for lightweights,
Well, since Brian's out of the competition with the broke nose, we're all wondering, you know, who they're gonna bring back for the lightweights.
They can't bring back the guy I fought, Charles. You think they're bringing back no ways,
I know a lot of the 155ers got hurt. Actually, a lot of people in general got hurt in their first fight.
And so I can't exactly recall, you know, who's well and who isn't. So we're all wondering who they're going to replace him with.
I got called back. I was ecstatic, like, holy cow. You know, what an opportunity to get.
I made it to Dallas. Wow. And checked my voicemail.
I'm happy to see Rolando. He's a really good guy, not only in martial arts, but personality. I enjoy him.
We got the 155er. Hey! We got the 155er. How do you feel about that?
I know how to beat him.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, no one
Rolando's back in the house. Not too worried about it. My feelings are I won the fight, and I know what it takes to beat him again and again and again.
Yeah.
Congratulations, man.
Thanks, bud. I appreciate you.
Deserve to be here, that's for sure.
Thank you, man. Means a lot. I would understand if somebody thought maybe I didn't belong here, but everybody's been really cool, so I don't think that's an issue.
You earned it, man.
Oh, he came back. That is one.
We have some very good talent fighters here. I know everyone got a dream to be here, and I know we're gonna have a good team. Throw the knees. I love to cheat. I'm a coach. I'm jumping. I'm the type of guy I like to work with them. Okay, guys. I have two assistant coaches I bring from Brazil. Daniel Valverde is a world champion jiu-jitsu. I got also the standing coach, Alstak. He's a 67 years old guy. He likes to work hard, same as me.
And these kids, I'm teaching them to reach for all they can reach for. How many kids can say they had the opportunity to be an ultimate fighter? That's something.
Who's the leader?
You are! Yesterday's a canceled check, let it go. Tomorrow is a promissory note. It's promissory. It may or may not happen. Today is cash in hand. I live by that.
I love you, son.
Love you too, Stanky.
Okay, cool.
Respect is very important for me. When we have a team, they gotta respect the coach. They gotta respect each other. But before, we gotta respect the team.
All right, line it up, boys. What's up, brother? All right, Team Mir got to pick the first fighter, so Team Nogueira gets to pick the first fight. You ready?
Yes, I'm ready. I pick Ryan to fight against Tom. I pick Ryan against Tom because both guys, they're wrestling. And if I don't pick Tom now, he might try to fight against the other guys in my team. And he better wrestle than them, I think. So Ryan's the type of guy good to stop him.
All right, weigh-ins are in 24 hours, fights in 48 hours. Have a good day, guys.
Dana, thank you. Yeah.
I think it's a good matchup for me against Bader. I really think that he and the rest of Team Nogueira are underestimating me.
Yeah.
My name is Tom Lawler. I'm from American Top Team Orlando.
Nice. Tom Lawler, great wrestling, great base. I mean, tonight I tried to pin him against the wall. I'm 260, I couldn't hold him against the wall.
Definitely, I think it was a bad pick on their part to go ahead and try to take him out.
Stand up, Tom. You want to stand up, remember?
I don't think Bader's going to be able to take me down as easily as he thinks. I don't think he'll be able to hold me down as easily as he thinks.
And I feel like my stand-up is actually probably going to make the difference in this fight.
Once he knocks me out in the first 20 seconds, I think he's going to realize, underestimated me.
I haven't thought about what happens if I lose. Once that doubt creeps into your mind, it's a lot easier to accept defeat and accept failure, and I'm just not ready to do that at this point.
Well, we know the fight. First fight is Bader versus Tom. And it's time to on with the other team. Let's get to work. All right. So what we decided to do was I ordered in a whole bunch of really strong shrink wrap.
Let's go. Hell yeah, let's go.
Since Bader's fighting, we decided to shrink wrap his whole bed and all his underwear and socks to his bed.
Go. Oh.
No, I might be the quiet one, but I got some ideas in my head. You know, I'm not one of them that's gonna, pee on their bed or, all their room or anything like that. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the psychological warfare a little bit.
I don't know how I got stuck on underwear duty, guys. We also got all of Team Nogueira's underwear together, dirty, clean, shrink wrapped it into a big ball.
What's in there? What the that is? Ultimate Fighter first.
Yeah, that's for sure. I'm hoping that, they'll retaliate in a similar way. Hopefully it's on. I've been waiting for this moment, so I'm very excited.
Perfect.
My name is Ryan Bader. I'm fighting out of Tempe, Arizona, and I've been fighting for a little over a year now. I went to ASU where I was a 2-time All-American and 3-time Pac-10 champion in wrestling. And then afterwards, I went and got a desk job, and I was sitting there, and it just wasn't for me, and I wanted that, the competitive spirit was flowing through me, and I looked at MMA, and my first fight, I went out there and had a great time, so I'm sticking with it.
Oh, I like.
It's okay, try to go to submission, okay?
Ryan fight against Tom. Both guys they got a wrestling background, but I think Ryan's much more experienced. I think in the heavyweight, he's one of the best guys I have. He's the golden boy for sure in the team.
Good, let's go again.
I had 7 pro fights, so honestly, I'm comfortable wherever the fight ends up. I'm a fighter. I'm just gonna go out there and do what I do, and I'm just looking forward to coming through for myself and my coaches.
1, 2, 3. Go! Woo!
Yeah!
Woo! Yeah!
Yeah.
We walked in from practice, and a couple of my teammates were like, hey, some of my stuff are missing.
Are you sure you're sandals?
Let's see, flip-flops, I have another pair. I think I'm missing a drawer.
I don't think they would with our stuff. I don't think they want a retaliation kind of thing. Where's Bader at?
As I'm walking outside, I walk around the pool, and I notice this thing on the diving board.
Bader!
What?
They want you outside. Uh-oh, that can't be good. Bring a knife!
Come to find out, there's a big thing of cellophane tape the diving board outside, and we don't know what the hell it is. I mean, it's a pretty massive wad of it.
What is this?
That took a lot of work.
I think it's actually funny.
Further investigation showed that it was saran wrap with everyone's underwear in it.
Those are yours?
Yeah. It took a good 10, 15 minutes to get all the underwear out.
But why would you steal underwear? Is the question.
Yo, man, this is my This guy's
Mir's team, I think they're in the nervous side where they're trying to get us out of focus because we're more focused on winning the fights.
You can't play baby stuff.
Who? Bader? Me and Bader decided that we were gonna go back to the room.
You check under your mattress?
I don't think it is, I think so.
It's the worst mattress of all time. I don't know, see, everyone, my not pulled down like that. See that?
Yeah. There it is. Oh, this is war.
Yeah, that's brutal.
I gotta get a knife for that one.
Team Mir gets home from the gym, and we're all anticipating, if there's gonna be an outcome already, if they're gonna retaliate back at us already.
Dude, you guys are bored out of your minds, right?
Just stacked.
Bader's bed, with all that shrink wrap, watching him tear it apart was one of the funniest moments so far in the house that I've had. I was on the floor laughing my ass off.
That's probably one of the greatest pranks that's not harmful.
I'm sweating.
Huh?
I'm sweating. This really did take some time, though. Christoph.
Hey, it wasn't me, man. So I'm hoping that the red team will do something. If not, then oh well. I'll just keep doing what I'm doing and have fun with them and they can whatever.
Just tell me it wasn't you, Christoph.
Oh, it wasn't me, man.
All right. You know, as far as the blue team, they're doing all the pranks to Team Nogueira, and we're just kind of sitting back. But, you know, it just takes one thing to escalate it, and next thing you know, somebody's peeing on somebody's bed or, you know, in their pillow. So, you know, I just try to stay away from it altogether.
All right, first up, Mr. Lawler.
Bader versus Lawler, two wrestlers is always an interesting fight to me because if they're both equal at wrestling, they'll stand up. These guys will stand up and bang, and it's always about whose hands are better. So somebody usually ends up getting smashed or knocked out.
204. Thank you.
Ryan's much better wrestler. He's much better on the ground, and he's much better fighter. Might be a knockout, might be a submission.
205.
I think it's a good matchup for us. Tom Lawler, I've worked with him now, is extremely hard to take down, some decent hands, and a strong wrestler on the ground. He knows what he's doing. So I think that this would be great for me to be able to pick Ryan Bader off right now.
Yes!
Nothing but a party now.
So Nogueira and his coaches came over for dinner. You know, it really shows that they're part of the team and they're supporting us and they're there for us. And I feel really awesome about that because I don't think Team Mir has that sense of team unity at all.
I can grill a little bit, but he's the chef.
He's the chef of the grill, yeah? That's why he smells like that. A lot of meat's not good, man, if you eat too much.
We have fun between them. They have a great energy. They're very talented to making food. I wish, you know, if they don't be a fighter, they can open a restaurant. And I'll eat over there.
We know how much
Yes. Just to sit around and talk with a great fighter such as Nogueira, it calms you down, it gets your mind right for the fight the next day. And I think Team Mir is kind of jealous of that.
How you doing, guys?
What's up, guys?
I just think Team Nogueira, you know, they're trying to be a family and stuff. I see them sit around the table and call Nogueira coach, call this guy coach and stuff. None of these are my coach. My coaches are back home. These are temporary coaches. I mean, they're talking to each other like they were raised around each other. They're gay as hell.
That's all right. That's my golden boy.
No, get rid of this guy.
That's my golden boy. Come on, my boys. Show them how to play.
I like to see how the fighter react the day before the fight. I know that's a lot of pressure. And Ryan react great. He was talking jokes. He was very relaxed. And yeah, I felt he was like ready to go.
It's a very good game for you, man. Yeah, we decided, you know, it's a very good fight for you. We picked, you know. Make your fight, man. Make your fight. Thanks to being our team, man.
Hey, I'm glad to be on your team. I'm very excited on the first fight. I get to go out there, set the momentum, and you know, show the other team what we have. And my team is definitely counting on me.
He's bigger than me, he's stronger than me, he's faster than me, he's better looking than me. has better hair than me, dresses better than me. You know, I don't know how I'm gonna be able to win. It's kind of scary. I really have nothing going for me except this horrible haircut and the fact that I'm motivated because I'm the underdog.
I love Tom. He's a great guy. He's a funny guy, but you know, it's business now, and I'm going in there to take his head off, basically. You know, I fought my friend the first fight, and I had no qualms putting elbows in his face, and I'll do the same to Tom.
You're so good, you're so ready. It scares me. It scares me, son.
I hope Bader packed a lot of hair gel because he's gonna have a lot of time to sit around and look pretty when he's not worrying about fighting again. I feel great coming in this fight. I've been training for a few months nonstop. I'm not banged up. My weight's good. My face is good. I'm beautiful. So I'm ready to get out there and rock and roll.
You got it, bro. You have all the right reactions. You have all the right reactions. Make it a fight.
Some advice I have for Tom, you know, look for those winging punches and try to catch me because your wrestling's not going to compare to mine, and I'm going to put you on your back, and it's going to be a whole new ball game for you. Tom, good luck. I like you a lot. We can be friends after, but I'm going to have to put it on you.
All right, this is the first light heavyweight preliminary fight. This fight is 2 5-minute rounds. If at the end of the second round the judges declare it a draw, we go to sudden victory. The winner of that round wins the fight. Good luck, guys.
Let's go, Tom. Game time, right here.
You ready to fight? Ready. Come on, let's do it.
Nice, Bader. Nice, baby.
Keep going. Watch the back of your head. Ryan, watch the back of your head.
Use your left knee, create space. Put it across the hips. Put it between you guys, create space.
Yeah, keep him on his back, baby. Nice!
Good job, man. You're good, baby. You good?
Put him in a fight, Tom. Show him what it feels like to be in a fight.
So the fight starts off exactly how I thought it was going to work. Ryan Bader takes a half shot down on his hips, and Lawler throws him right off. Perfectly stuffed the shot, cross forearmed across the throat, digs his wizard, and olays Ryan Bader halfway across the ring. Tom gets a little aggressive. Comes in, Ryan Bader takes a good angle, catches a leg, grabs it, lands. Yes, beautiful body!
Ryan did everything we're working on. He's a really good fighter. On the ground, he shows he's much better. He had the control.
Every day in practice, he gets out. Left hand under!
Tom Lawler made a mistake. Puts his feet on the hip and pushes off. You have to explode out.
Last thing I remember is his, nice, shiny, sparkly hair and a big fist coming down straight at my face.
Ryan, that kid impressed me. He's ready. He's ready to beat all those guys 205.
That's a red team, baby.
Coming into this whole thing, I wanted to fight first, set the tempo for my team. I think it's a big win for us, and the team morale is definitely, gave them a boost. I think we're riding on nothing but confidence, and we're gonna keep the ball in our court and keep it rolling.
Go for the red team, boys. Good Ryan!
Everybody tried to help Ryan today. I feel like when he was going to fight, like Chain, all those guys, they looked like they was going to fight too, That's a good feeling. The team is very tight. I'm very happy today. Very proud of them.
Son, I love you. Just like we planned it, mijo. Just like we planned it. Come on, guys. We're not done. Let's get them all. Yeah.
It was a stupid mistake. That was it. It has nothing to do with your chin. You have a good chin. The only shot harder than that in MMA would be if he slammed you from the top of the ropes and came down. Your head had nowhere to go. Just mental lapse.
This loss is real disappointing to me. I thought I had a good game plan going in, and for the first couple minutes, I think I was doing good in acting that game plan. I just got caught making, one mistake. Unfortunately, it's one big mistake.
It's okay, bro. You showed heart. You fought. Caught. We've all been caught, dude. Anybody who hasn't been caught needs to go home because they haven't fought no one tough yet. This is part of being a man. If you weren't upset right now, I would say retire.
I've never been knocked out before, not in training, not in a fight, so my hat's off to you, Ryan.
It's all right, man. Use it.
On the next episode of The Ultimate Fighter.
Let's do it.
A night of drinking gets out of control.
Take me first.
Shane Nelson tries to bait Efren Escudero into a fight.
I just wanted to kill him.
And Junie Browning takes it too far, terrorizing the entire house with his violent behavior. Forcing Dana to step in and make a difficult decision.
You're lucky you didn't get killed last night. Super talented guy and a complete jackass when you drink. You guys probably watched every season. Go look at these idiots. Now you're those idiots.
Team Nogueira will pick.
Then, get ready for the first preliminary lightweight fight.
Go.
Who will stay in the running to become the next Ultimate Fighter?